Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tag, and this tag was created by my friend Maria, aka agapelovegirl. That's how she talks in every video, and it just stays in my head. Anyway, so this was a tag that she created, and it's the Not Your Basic Booty Guru tag. There are 19 questions, so I know this video is going to be a little long, but a lot of you said that you like longer videos, so here we are. I'm not going to ramble anymore. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe, and now let's get to it. Question number 1. People always tend to think that beauty YouTubers are experts, or should be, at doing makeup. Of course, that's not always true. What is one thing you struggle with doing? I think I struggle with everything. Every time I do my makeup, it comes out differently. I'm a Gemini, maybe it's part of it, but I don't know. I have a problem doing things the same way every time. I just cannot replicate the same thing over and over again. If I do a look on one eye, the other eye always comes out different. It don't matter what. So I struggle with everything, I think, in my opinion. And even if you follow the exact same steps, the results are going to be different, you know? So I struggle with a lot. A lot of times it'll be my brows. I don't like the way they come out. I go too overboard. A lot of times will be my complexion, my foundation routine and whatnot. But if I have to say one thing specific, it's still applying false lashes. I still struggle. I have to get really close in the mirror, and that's why you don't see me doing this on camera very often, because I literally have to get right, like the mirror has to be on my face. So I think for the short answer, that would be false lashes. Question number 2. On that note, are there any makeup techniques you would like to improve or learn how to do? Well, I really would love to actually go to beauty school to learn the, how do I say this? Like on paper. Like I said, all I know is by trying on myself, but I've never really read about it or read a book about it or had a lesson about it. And I think colors are a huge part of this. Learning how to combine colors, it's a struggle still for me. I know certain colors, I'm like, all right, this you can go wrong with it, but a lot of the times I will mix colors and it just looks like doo-doo. And so I really would like to know, you know, the actual rules behind it and like things that are really foolproof, which is probably something not that you only learn in school, but I would like to get more in depth and learn more about that. Question number 3. Are there any makeup looks, styles, trends, or techniques you absolutely refuse to do or follow on yourself? I don't think I refuse to do anything, but I really dislike clickbaiting. I have such a problem with it because I feel like I'm lying if I do it, and I have done it before, and I go back to those videos and it makes me feel like, ugh, I don't like it. So I guess that would be a trend, because I know a lot of people do clickbaiting. And please don't take this personal. If you like clickbaiting, it's okay. I just don't want to do it myself. And I don't know if that actually it has to do with makeup, but it's a trend, I guess. So I hope that's a good answer. Question number 4. Are there any makeup trends or styles that you used to dislike but now love? Yes. Actually, I used to really dislike cream products, mainly because I didn't know how to apply them. I think we all tend to dislike what we can't do very well. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I used to look at those cream contours and just like, oh my God, why is that necessary? And now I love cream contouring. Not just cream contouring, but also cream highlighting and cream products in general. I think that the more I practice and I have learned to, you know, work with them, I love them more and more. I have cream contour right now. And I just love it. I think it depends on your skin type, of course, as well. But I practice this on people. If I do makeup on someone, I love cream contouring because it looks so beautiful and just natural. And once you learn how to do it, it doesn't have to look overdone. Like we always imagine, like that crazy, all covered up face with a super dark cream, and I don't know. This is how I picture it in my head. Maybe that's not how you picture it, but once you learn how to do it, you really realize that you don't have to do all that, and you still can use cream contour. I hope that makes sense. Question number 5. Are there any beauty makeup trends that most people hate, but that you secretly like? Most people hate. What do most people hate? I don't know. I think it kind of, again, I have to say cream anything. I remember a long time ago I saw a video of this girl, and she was doing all cream products, and she had like, she kind of looked like a clown. It was a trend at the time. It was called the clown contour or something like that. And I'm not bashing her. I'm just saying that I remember a lot of people, and even me, I was like, why is this necessary? But I remember a lot of people just like ripping this girl in the comments. But there's different ways of doing everything. Like I said before, I think that you can still get the same effect without doing all of that. She was obviously doing it for, you know, to get an effect on people, and it worked. But I think the cream, I think a lot of people think it's gonna be too cakey and too heavy, and it really isn't. Once you learn how to do it, it is beautiful. So can I use the same answer for 2 questions? I don't know. Question number 6. Are there any makeup rules or stereotypes that bother you? I don't think that's a rule really, but I hate when people put highlighter all over the face and then cover up with a foundation. That does absolutely nothing. So I think that was something that bothers me. Yeah, that bothers me very, very much. I think that's absolutely unnecessary. You do not have to put highlighter, liquid highlighter all over your face and then put your foundation on. It's not gonna do anything for you, but it's just an extra unnecessary step. Question number 7. What old news makeup products do you still love and use on the regular? I'm actually using a lot of old news makeup today. I can list my makeup details down below if you guys like. But I've used my Milani Baked Blush that I haven't used in a long time. And I still love it. I've used a lot of drugstore stuff that I still love. So I don't know. I think that once I love something, I always stick to it. But at the same time, I am constantly trying, like on purpose, pushing myself to try different new things, because I can get very much stuck on the same over and over again. So I have to kind of snap myself out of it so I can try different stuff. Otherwise, you're gonna look at my pictures and the makeup's gonna be exactly the same every time. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm constantly trying new things. But then when I go back to those old school, products, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember why I loved you so much. Question number 8. It's possible that there may be a specific YouTuber that inspired you to start a YouTube channel. But let's talk about what, if anything, YouTubers inspired you not to do. I don't want to badmouth anyone. But I think that there are a lot of people I don't look up to. And I don't want to name names because, I mean, I wouldn't want people to name my name if they were talking like this about me. But if anything, those people, even if I don't agree with how they do things and how they perceive themselves, I can look past that and be like, okay, but their makeup skills are beautiful, or they are very well spoken, or they give very thought out reviews, or you know what I mean? Like I can try to see the good in everyone. But what people inspire me not to do is really lie about something I don't like, take, paid promotions that I don't believe in, talk about something that absolutely doesn't work. I don't know. I just lie, I guess. That's the bottom line of all these answers. Just lie. Lie to get to somewhere, lie about some drama. Yeah, just lie. Just don't lie. It's something that I don't ever want to do. Lie for any reason. Question number 9. What beauty content do you love creating the most? I'm not gonna lie, and this may seem, weird or like, oh yeah, okay, there she goes again. But I do love creating BoxyCharm videos. I really, really do. I love unboxing them and I love shooting the products, and I remember back in the day I used to have a different setup. I would do like product shots of them, and I remember really enjoying that. Like sometimes I would roll the product and just like, I don't know, like do different kind of shots. And that just, I love doing that. So I really do enjoy these kind of videos like BoxyCharmed and whatnot, because it's almost like a challenge. You have five products, create a look with it, you know, create a video with it. And it's not just for YouTube, it's also for Instagram and for, you know what I mean? Like, so it's a challenge sometimes depending on what we get. Like if we get like a hair mask or something, like I'm not gonna go take a shower and then put the mask on and set up and then like go back and like, you know what I mean? Like I have to think of something that works for me, you know, and filming wise and whatnot. So I love doing those. Question number 10. Is there any content that you create based on audience requests or interests that you actually don't really like or prefer to create? No. I have very much I'm very hard-headed, and if someone would beg me to do something, that doesn't happen here because we're all friends, but I would have a hard time. I would really have a hard time creating something that I don't like. I don't know. Maybe if I had to answer this, maybe it would be eyebrow tutorial. Only because I don't mind sharing my brow routine. It's just that it changes so often. And then people will hold me to it like, oh, but you used to like this stuff and that stuff. And I'm like, well, you know, I like everything. And, you know, I do my brows different every time. So that I don't enjoy doing it every time, just because people will look back to it and like hold your words against you sometimes. So yeah. Question number 11. How often do you film? Well, I took a huge break for a while, but I would say I have been consistently filming 3 times a week now. But I have been trying to at least have 1 video a week, so filming once a week, at least twice a week. But yeah, my goal is to always film 3 times a week, and that's not always possible with 2 kids and life and husband and school stuff and, you know, all of that, but I'm trying. Question number 12. Do you have a job outside of YouTube? Yes, I am a mother. It's a non-paid job and the hours are crazy, but it's a job. Question 13. What beauty content do you enjoy watching the most? I love watching decluttering videos. I also love watching makeup tutorials, mainly because, like I said before, like I'm not always so good with colors. So I love learning how other people pair the colors together and whatnot. I love watching tutorials and also tags. I love tags. Who doesn't love tags? It's just something to have it in the background, you know, like when you're washing dishes, I like to watch someone answer some questions. And that's it. I don't like vlogs. I don't know. I think depending on it, it's like, okay, whatever. Like I don't really get anything from it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but just, it's not my favorite. But my favorite are decluttering videos. I love that. Question 14. Any non-makeup channels you love? Yes. ASMR channels. I love ASMR channels. I go to sleep watching ASMR channels. It's literally what puts me to sleep. It's just having someone whispering, or not really just the sounds, but just like lightly talking or just whispering. I love that. And that can be anything. I watch ASMR videos on organization, or just someone reading a newspaper, or, you know, someone coloring, or whatever it may be, or doing recipes. Those are my favorites. Like cooking ASMR. I love that. Love that. Question number 15. Are there any makeup misconceptions because of YouTube or Instagram that you wish people knew the truth about, or that you hope to change with your channel? The bottom line misconception is that you need makeup to be pretty. We all know we're pretty without it. If you don't know, please know that now. And I don't know, that you always have to do things a certain way. I hate that. You know, I know that I sit here and I show you how I do my makeup, but that doesn't mean that's what you have to do. That doesn't mean that fits your face. That doesn't mean it's flattering on you. It's what works for me. And sometimes it doesn't even work for me, to be very honest with you. Meaning, like, not my most flattering makeup technique, or like, you know, I still don't think cut creases are very flattering on me, but I'd still do them because I like to challenge myself. But that's what I mean. You know, I just don't want anyone to think that we would need something, or that I'm pushing something on you. And I think that we all became very much like that at some point. When people say I miss the old YouTube, I think that's what they mean. It's not people constantly trying to push stuff on you, and I hate that. That's not to say, like, if someone has a code or if someone has a link or whatever, like, yes, go ahead and, you know, secure your bag or whatever, but it's just constantly like, you need this and you need that and you need this, and I'm like, nobody needs anything. We don't need to just drink water, sleep, eat vegetables, and, you know, be happy. That's all we need, not a palette. You know what I mean? That was not really the question. I just went on a tangent, so I'm sorry. Question number 16. Have you ever felt unqualified or like a bad beauty YouTuber because you didn't do things just like the other beauty guru do? Yeah, every day. I don't do things the way beauty gurus do. I really don't. I don't even like that word, beauty guru. I'm not a guru, you know. Yeah, I feel like unqualified for everything. And that's just me looking down on myself. I'm trying to get better at it, I know. But yeah, I don't feel like I come over here and like I know everything. I never want to come across like that. And if I do, please call me out on it, because I do not want that ever. And I don't know. I think that unqualified, it would be, there is one thing I have been asked before. It's if I do like one-on-one classes, or if I ever do a class or something like that, I feel 100% unqualified for that. I have shown people like a one-on-one kind of class a few times, and it wasn't really my cup of tea. I don't think I know everything to be able to teach a room full of people. Does that make sense? Because I would really just get up there and be like, hey, this works for me, but try it out. I don't think that, you know, I think that if you're going to teach someone, you actually have to have practice in several different people, or for several different years, to be able to say, no, this works for this kind of person and that kind of person, in this way and that way. I don't know. I don't think I'm qualified for that at all. Question number 17. If you could collaborate with a brand, which would it be and what would you create? I would love to collaborate with someone like e.l.f, Makeup Geek, Makeup Forever, Wonder Beauty. I would love to be able to create something that would be useful just in general, like something that could please a lot of people, or something that could be very useful on your daily basis, something that literally you didn't have to be an expert to use. I don't have anything necessarily in mind, but yeah, I think that would be it. Maybe like a palette, or, you know, I don't know, like a several group, like a several group of products that I very much love, and it's like everyone could use. I don't know, something like that. Question number 18. Would you rather collaborate with a brand or create your own makeup beauty line? Absolutely not. I would never want to have a beauty line. And I'm not, again, bashing anyone out there that has a beauty line. But every single time someone's like, oh, new beauty line. Oh, someone so-and-so is coming out with a beauty line. I'm like, why, dude? Why? You know, I mean, yes, pursue your dreams and do whatever you like, but everybody has a makeup line now. I don't know. It's kind of bitchy of me to say that. I'm sorry, but it's kind of tiring, you know? So I would never want to have my own beauty line. No. Collaborate, 100%. And the last question is, because of your average booty guru doesn't typically do this, give a shout out to 3 beauty content creators you think deserve more followers or recognition. I love this question. Just because I know a lot of people that are not struggling, but are just very hardworking. Maria being one of them. She literally works her butt off. So Maria, that is not even a question that I'm gonna give you a shout out, because I am more than happy to always give you a shout out. Because you're consistent and you literally, I know how hard you work. So you should have millions of followers, like 100%, not even a question. So this might be a little hard because it's a channel, she only speaks Portuguese and she's awesome and she's funny. So if you don't speak Portuguese, you might not get it, but still you can be inspired by her. Her looks are beautiful on Instagram and everything. Her videos are really just, her personality just shines through. Her name is Deborah and her channel is Belezei TV. Great channel, but especially if you are Brazilian, check her out because she's hilarious and she's very talented. She does very good reviews and she's awesome. Another person I want to shout out is Angela. She's a mom like me. She's hardworking. She's constantly trying products. She's very consistent. So check her channel out as well. She's beautiful. She's funny. She keeps it real. So I love her channel. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything, you know, that I said that triggered you, or if you agree with me, or if you completely disagree with me. And again, check Maria's channel, check everyone else's channel. We all are building a community here, and it's really nice when someone that we trust, I would like to think that you trust me. It's really like when someone that you trust recommends someone else, because if they trust that person, then you might probably trust them too. So, and there's always like different ways of doing the same thing, and it's just trying to get your name out there. It's hard. So I really, really love this tag that you did, Maria. Good job. And as always, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, and if you learned something new, please give me a thumbs up and share with your friends, because it really, really helps all of our channels. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.